You are welcome to my live stream. This is Okonji Christopher on YouTube channel. My name is Okonji Christopher Television. Once again, I welcome you wherever you are connecting from at this hour, at this time. I say welcome, and I'm highly elated to be hosting you at this moment. So if you are coming in, please do the needful. Just give me a thumb up, give me a like, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you also press the notification button. When you press the notification button, it actually tells me that whenever I release a video, you will go watch. Remember, any video I'm releasing on this channel is for you to get it. Number one, it's meant to feed your spirit. Number two, any video I release here is meant to feed your soul. Any video I need release here is also meant for your consumption. I'm telling you, because you need to feed your mind. Your mind needs to be fed about happenings. So actually, if you have been following me or you are just joining me for the first time, if you look at the topics that I treat, I have a humanity at the back of my mind. I always talk about things that affect humanity. One of my concern and my major desire is to see that the whole of humanity is free. Yeah. Well, that's why when you hear me talk, I always talk with passion. I'm somebody that loves that people should be given the opportunity to express themselves. Because the whole reason why God created humanity on earth is for you to express, God. You are an express image on the surface of the earth. So when you are here, you are not created with restrictions. God did not create with restrictions. The only thing God did is He gave you command. Do this, do that. When you do this, you get this. You see, when the people are not having instructions, you say at the time when there's no law, people do anything they want to do. So the only thing that God gave you on this earth is rules and regulations to help you navigate through the earth. But everyone is created a free moral agent. So you are created to find expression. You are wired in with something that is looking for expression. So when you come to the earth, you should be able to express yourself. But we're living in an earth whereby people struggle to live. People are looking for expression. Why are we looking for expression? Because we live in a toxic world. When I mean about a world that is toxic, we live in a world whereby there's a devil that does not want you to express yourself. I treated the topic the other time, the storms of life. My last topic was, the storms of life. Out of your storms of life comes your miracle. What are storms? Storms are challenges, things that compete with, like I was saying, I'm one man that believes much in of expression. I believe it so much. I don't think that people should be oppressed. People should be stopped from finding expression in their God-given area of life. Like I was saying, I was talking about the storms of life. When God was creating you, He knew that there's a devil out there in the world that doesn't want you to find expression on the earth. So that's why you were wired. You are not wired alone. You are wired and God is inside of you, if you realize it. So when you're coming to the earth, God did not say we will not go through trials, we will not go through troubles. I call troubles storms of life. There are storms in this life that we're living in because the toxic world, the devil is here. And the assignment of the devil is to stop you from, finding expression on the earth. You are wired into the earth for a particular assignment, a particular destination that you are going to. But there's a man called the devil that does not want you to find expression. But I was talking on that topic yesterday, making you understand that before God created you and released you to the earth, He knew that there's a devil. So He put Himself inside of you. Remember the Bible said, He said, greater is He that is in you than they that are in the world. The devil is in the world, but God is inside of you. So God knew you are coming, and you know that you're going to face storms. You're going to face obstacles. These storms are the challenges you go through in life. We go through challenges in our marriages. Some are looking for a job. Some are looking for life partners. Some are struggling to survive. Some are struggling with poverty. There's so much toxic things in the whole world, but God knew you are going to come through. You are going to pass through this. But you are wired to overcome. God calls us overcomers. And I come to realize that the storms of life, which are these challenges I've mentioned, have not come. So when I talk about storms, when I talk about storms of life, you clearly know where I'm coming from. I'm talking about the challenges of life. There's no human being created on the surface of the earth that does not have a storm. That's not going through one trial or the other. If you're a married man, your marriage is going through challenges, and you are an overcomer. You understand what I mean? If you are looking for a wife to marry, you are going through challenges because you have to. The Bible says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor." So, which means there must be a searching for you to find a wife. All these are storms of life. You understand what I mean? God did not just put you in this, wake up and you find your wife. He said, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing." It's a topic I'm going to treat, which is there must be a searching for you to find. A searching precedes. If you don't search, you will not find. So, which means God kept your wife somewhere. You go there and look for her. It's not the other way around. It's not she that finds a man finds a good thing. It's the man that finds. It's the man that leaves the comfort of his home and go look for a wife. So if you search very well, you will find. So these are all storms of life that are treated. But one thing I made you to understand in that video, and in that live I did it yesterday, was that in the mix of these challenges, remember the devil doesn't want you to find your right partner, because when you find your wife, both of you can fulfill destiny. You are wired to fulfill a destiny, but the devil does not want you to find a wife, so you must search very well to find it. So in the storm of life, in your marriage is going through turbulence. The devil does not want. See, the devil is fighting marriages. He doesn't want, because the family unit is the nucleus of the society. When we have a good family upbringing, our society will be good. The world is toxic today because of the family unit that we have in the world is sick. The family unit we have that is growing up on the earth is toxic. Imagine a man marrying a man. We live in a life of gay. We live in a life of lesbianism. All this started from the family unit that is not good. So I speak against all this. If you follow me very well, these are the things I look at and I speak against them. They are toxic. They are storms of life. So you find yourself in some certain situation, you don't know how you get there. I was talking to someone the other time, said there are bends in life. In every move that you make in life, there are bends. I mean, we all come to a bend in a certain time of our life. I mean, situation that you begin to ask yourself, how did I find myself here? Situations, there are situations with life. So, but if you have to negotiate to pass through those bends to make it, so people die in the process. That's why you see people commit suicide. Why do they commit suicide? I'm tired of life. You ought not to be tired of life, because in any situation and circumstances you go through, God has made a way of escape for you. You are not meant to die there. If you die there, is a choice. So dying, I read some time ago media that a girl of 12 years was in the hospital, took her life because why? The hospital nurse, went on strike, and she was brought to the hospital so that they can be able to help her not to commit this ill thing called suicide. But when the nurses went on strike, she used that as an opportunity to take her life. I don't know what has driven her to that point. A girl of 12 years, a teenager. You ask me, a teenager of that age. So you see a lot of things a lot of people do crazy things on the earth. These are the storms of life. So you begin to ask yourself, anything that drives you to that point of you taking your life is not meant to be, because in the midst of every storm that you go through, there's a seed of a miracle in that storm. A miracle is about to be birthed, but you have to wait patiently, to see the miracle that God is going to bring out of that, that storm. Storms, I call them challenges. Everyone you are wired to go through challenges. Challenges bring out the best. I see that in the mix of that situation, storms of life, when you are going through storms of life, God brings a miracle. That's when God does miracle. And that's why the Bible says, endure. He that endureth to the end shall be saved. See, these are storms. You have to go through it, and you ask, the grace of God is sufficient enough for you to go through it. That's not what I meant to talk about this afternoon. I just give a rundown. Today I'm going to be talking about life is a mystery. With all this I just said right now, you agree with me that this life that you and I are into is a mystery, and also not just a mystery, it's an illusion. What's a mystery? Mystery is something that's beyond your human comprehension. You don't know how you came about the life. You didn't ask for this life. You didn't borrow the life. You saw yourself, you're given birth by your parents, and you saw yourself, you're a human being in a particular geographical location on earth. You see yourself, you were small, and you began to grow, you were nurtured. I mean, nobody fell from heaven. There's a process of life. That process of life that everyone must belong to a family. I come across a young man that is so full of life, and when the parents were telling him this is not how it ought to be, he will not take instruction from parents. He wants to do what he wants to do. When you see a child that does not take, the Bible rightly said, it says a child that does not take instruction is foolish. He does not take instruction. Up to the level, will not take instruction from anyone. What happened? As long as he find himself out there in the society. Thank you for joining me at this hour. Whatever part of the earth you are connecting, please let me know where you are connecting from. Give me a thumb up. I'm talking about that life is a mystery. I don't know what your life is. The life you are living is not your own life. It's a borrowed life. Permit me to use that word. God gave you life. The breath you have is the breath of Jehovah. And God gave it to you. You ought to use it. So I'm talking about life is a mystery. Life is not just a mystery. Life is an illusion. What's a mystery? Mystery is something that's beyond your comprehension, beyond human comprehension. What is an illusion? Illusion is something that when you can't lay hold of it because you don't understand it. So I title my message from my description, I mean, a life that does not have a purpose and reason why that life was created is meant to be, a mystery and an illusion. So I don't know how you look at life. What's your definition of life? People look at life differently. God gave you life is for you to, God did not give you life on a platter of gold. When I mean on a platter of gold, just go live and live for yourself. No, you are created for a particular purpose. And when the purpose of the thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So you need to know the reason why you are created. So you must know the reason why you live, the reason why you breathe the air that you breathe. God did not create you to occupy space. You were created for a particular purpose. And it is said when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. My friend, if you are there and you are living the life that does not have a purpose, then you are wasting it. I'm telling you. I call on you this moment. Please make use of this life. Know the reason why you were created. Know the reason why you came to the earth. The earth right now occupies 7 billion people. So that's to tell you that more people are coming to the earth. More people are visiting the earth. More people, you see, the earth is wired to accommodate human beings. But you come with a purpose. So when you don't know the reason why God created you, you will just. So when you don't know the reason why God created you, you will just wind up the time, and before you know it, you are wasting the life that was given to you. First of all, you came to the earth, you graced that was given to you. First of all, you came to the earth, you graced the earth, and the earth welcomed you, and you were a child. One day you were a child, you began to grow, you began nurture until you went to school, to discover your talents. You see, every talent that God gives to you is not for you alone. You know the talent, and you begin to, brush your talents, bring them up, so that they can be useful to humanity. That is meant. So when you grow it, you nurture it very well, the whole of your community will see your talent. Your talent will affect the people that are close to you. And when you are released, you go to the earth, the whole four corners of the earth will feel you. So you'll be productive on the earth. You are useful to yourself, and you are useful to your family. You are useful to your community. You are useful to your country, and you are useful to the world in which you are built into. Let's look at Jesus as an example. which is our Jesus Christ was our senior brother and is a perfect example that we have. When Jesus came to the earth, he said, my meat, or what gives me satisfaction, is to do the will of him that has sent me and to finish it. So any life that does not know the reason why he's created, life becomes a mystery and an illusion. So you see, when you don't know the reason why you are created, you live life anyhow. And when you live life anyhow, you don't have a purpose, you don't have a reason. So you see, God is not a waster. God is a God of plan, purpose, and objectivity. God is a God of God is a God of vision. So I'm looking at the life of Adam in the garden. That was the first man that God created. God created Adam and gave him a job description. That's the vision. He said, till the garden. Take care of the garden. Take care. See, Adam was man's eye on the earth. Remember, is to till the garden, take care of the animals, take care of everything that God has created. But God only gave an instruction. He said, don't eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. He said, the day you eat of it, you shall surely die. You see, a man shall surely die. You see, a man that knows the reason and the purpose why he's created, we must obey command. Adam was not the one that was deceived. God. So the day Adam disobeyed God, death set in, because a life that disobeyed God, does not have direction. Disobey the reason and the purpose why God has created you. I'm telling you, deception sets in. That was what happened to Adam. So when Adam missed it, everything around him begins to fall apart. So when you don't know the reason and the purpose why you were created, your whole world begins to be shattered. The reason why you were created becomes an illusion. So that was what happened to Adam. Because he did not know the reason why he is created, he missed it. If you knew the reason why he is created is for him to stand as an eye for God, he would have schooled his wife. Because Adam was not deceived, his wife was deceived. His wife was the one that was deceived to eat the fruit that God instructed him not to eat. And because he was not a responsible man to be able to school his wife very well, the wife was deceived and she ate of the fruit and gave to him. So you see, Adam displayed irresponsibility. If you act irrational and irresponsible in this life, you will miss it. Just like Adam missed it. And when Adam missed it, what happened to him? Adam began to fall. Adam actually fell. And you see, the falling of Adam has affected the whole of humanity today. We all have fallen, come short of the glory of God. We all have fallen and come short of the glory of God. The glory of God can only be seen in us when we live in His will and His purpose, when we know the reason why we are created. A life that does not know the reason why it's created is a life of illusion. So it's a life of mysteries. When you are living in a mysterious life, you don't know the meaning and the purpose why God has created you. A meaningless life is not going anywhere. That's what I just want to make us understand today. So I'm talking, if you are out there, you are live with me at this time, I'd like to see you come up and let's talk. I wait for you at this hour, at this season, just to have a chat with you. I want to know how you see life. Yes, someone said life is meant to be enjoyed. This life is actually meant to be enjoyed. Yes. But don't forget the fact that you were created for a purpose. Yes, life is beautiful. Life is sweet. Life is not just all about making money. Life is not just all about acquiring the wealth. It's good to acquire wealth, but don't let those things overwhelm you. Know the reason and the purpose why God has given you life that you are living. The life that you are living is not your life. The Bible says at the end of the day, we shall all give an account of how we live the life. So if for life not to become a mystery, we must live it according to the purpose and the reason why God has given that life. Why, if you have you ever asked yourself, why did God create me? If you look at it very well, you look backward very well. How old are you? I'm 58. Each time I go around the street, I see young people. It tells you that you are moving. I was 20 yesterday. Somebody just became 20 years today. So you see, there's no vacuum on the earth. The age you left yesterday, somebody just entered it. So that's the beauty of life. You know, the Bible says heaven and earth shall pass away, but His word will remain. So we live in a world whereby, you know, we are supposed to affect humanity for God. We are God's most prized possession on the surface of the earth. All I want to let you know is that you are a prized possession, most prized possession of God. God has brought you to the earth at such a time like this. The world is beautiful. Yes, you agree with me. Life is sweet. Life is good. Life is good when you are fulfilling purpose. Thank you for joining me at this hour. Can you let me know what part of the earth you are connecting from? I am Okonjo Christopher Television, and I'm broadcasting from YouTube right now. It's lovely. I'm treating a topic, and I'm said life is good. I mean, life is so. So I was talking about life is good. Life is a mystery, an illusion, and depends on how you see it. So let's begin to tear it down in different parts right now. People come to the earth, and people's outlook concerning life is different. So my own concept of what life is that I believe that every human being is a free moral agent. Free moral agent says that you were created on this earth to fulfill a particular destiny in God. You came such a time like this. You came to the earth at such a time like this. It's not an accident. You were here. You were wired to find expression. You were wired to affect your world. You know, that's the way I look at it. And that's the way the Bible has put it. Every man is created for a purpose. Your purpose on life is not my purpose. But our purpose is in God. But when you don't know the reason and the purpose why you were created, life now becomes an illusion and a mystery. You know, some people just think they are created on the earth to make money. There's nothing wrong in making money, yeah. But make money, have it at the back of your mind that your money is not only meant for you. God has wired this earth that we all are supposed to affect one another. So when you make your money, you are supposed to make sure that your money affects your community. I like people that's why people go on humanitarian ventures. You see, like I was saying, if you live in life just to make money for yourself, if you live in life just to make money for yourself, then life is an illusion and a mystery. Because, you know, the Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world? You could gain the whole world and lose your soul. See, your soul is more important to God. But when you allow yourself to be carried away by the things of the earth, allow yourself to be carried away by the things of the earth. Making the money is not bad, but don't base your life on it. When you make the money, where are you going to it? Some think, I will enrich my family. Some will not even think of enriching their family alone, but they want to use their money to torment people. I've seen people. I was watching a video recently. Somebody took us to Uganda, former president of Uganda, Idi Amin Dada, and he took us to his mansion. He was just allowing us to see the irony of life, the way the man lived. He took us to look at it. But right now, nobody's occupying that mansion anymore. Idi Amin Dada of Uganda, for those of you that know him, a very strong dictator in Africa that died many years ago. You know, so you see, they had all the mansion, they had everything, but there must be one day you must exit the earth. You know, what matters is not the mansion that you leave behind. You might have all the mansions and your life has no meaning. So life only has meaning when you can affect humanity for God. So one thing that has lasting legacy in the life of a man is how much that your life has been able to touch the life of other people. You see, it is said that life is short. That statement is strong. It's not just a statement. A statement is a fact, but it's the truth. Life is short. The life that is given to you right now, living on time. Time does not wait for any man. The time that you don't use well to affect, humanity, when God has given you the right and the privileges to do it, you might not have the time. Because we are running out of time. We are running out of time. Time is running fast. It is said that time does not wait for any man. So when you have an opportunity to bless that, and we shouldn't be overwhelmed by where God has placed us for now. I'm going to talk about grace. Everyone enjoys a level of grace. Your grace is not my grace. Some people can function in a particular world where other people cannot function. Just like some people have the gift of eloquency of speech. Just like I'm talking in YouTube right now. So I want to use the YouTube channel as a medium to let you know that our grace is different. For you to be a content creator, they call you a content creator, you have something to offer. You know, you have something to definitely offer. And it's a grace. Not everybody has that same grace. Not everybody can come on YouTube. Not everybody can come on social media. Not everybody can talk. Not everybody has the eloquency of speech. Not everybody has the grace to be able to talk the way I'm talking. So when you see me talking like this, it's a grace that I enjoy. Somebody does not enjoy it. Some can create without talking much. Like I said, I'm in a YouTube group, and right now I'm live. I'm about 30-something minutes into this live, and I've been talking. I've not seen anybody respond to me right now, and I've just been talking because I want someone to come and talk with me on the live. Not everybody can talk up to this time. You will have exhausted yourself. You'll have get fagged up. You are talking, the people are not responding, or the people are not coming on air. It's draining. It's time consuming. It is said I can be here because I'm going to do a 1 hour program based on the turnout of the people. But right now I'm not seeing the people. It's fagged up. They said 1 hour, 1 hour talk is equivalent to 8 hours laborer job. That's how they equate it. So talking for 1 hour is work. It's really work. Then your 1 hour is consuming. It's equivalent to 8 hours. Can you see the comparison? My 1 hour talk on life is 8 hours job of a laborer that goes out there. So you see, our grace differs. I cannot do those laborer jobs, but I have the strength to talk. So I'm graced in that level. So see, what I'm saying is that we all are graced in different level. Your grace is not my grace. So whatever grace that God has given to you is meant to be a blessing to humanity. That's why I'm talking this moment in a live stream. I want to be a blessing to someone that is just living the life that God. So when you are living a life without a purpose and a reason, mystery is that you don't understand. Mystery is that you don't understand. And you see, when you don't understand that you are on a journey and you set out, any road will lead you there. Remember, we have different roads on the earth. When you go on a journey, don't count in the cost. You will forfeit him. No man goes on a journey, set out on a journey that will not count the cost, that will not calculate. You are meant to calculate where you are going to, because your journey is a journey of a lifetime. So I said that Your life must be a life of purpose. Our grace differs. We are given different graces based on what God has called us to achieve in life. So the grace that God has given you is not meant for you. You have a grace and God gave you so much money. You are supposed to be a blessing to humanity with your money. You are grace, you have eloquent of speech like us. We are using what we have, the grace, to add our voice to say you must discover the reason and the purpose why God has created you and you walk in it. So I'm here to actually let you know that you don't live your life anyhow. A man of purpose. So my wife first of all reminded me of that a man of purpose, that a man of purpose never, which means if you are on a destination and the storms of life, I mean, I've taken over your life. When I mean storm, challenges are trying to snub life out of you because that's what the devil does. The main aim of the devil is to stop your destination. Remember, you are a child of destiny. You are going somewhere to happen. And there's a devil that say you will not get there. So that's why the storm of life comes to our life. But when the Bible says what the devil meant it for good, God uses the storms of life to make it, to position us for the destination. So when you come across the storms of life, don't give up. Don't quit moving. There's a storm of life you come through. I mean, diverse trials that come to your life. I'm telling you, it's not as if life is going to be sniffed out of you, as if you are stuck. Have you gotten to that level whereby you see yourself as if you are stuck in a particular level? That is not the time for you to quit. Just keep moving. I remember a testimony I give about the children of Israel at the Red Sea. The Red Sea experience was actually one of the greatest miracles of all time the Bible have ever recorded until today. The people were in Egypt. They suffered for 430 years, and God sent a deliverer in the person of Moses to deliver them. And when God brought them out of the land of bondage in Egypt, they were going to the promised land. Their promised land their promised land is a destination. I mean, it's a land, the land of Canaan. Our own promised land is Jesus, becoming like Jesus. The Bible said they came to the Red Sea and they became stuck. You know what it is to be stuck? You don't know how you find yourself on that path that looks as if you can no longer move again. We come to that point in time in our lives. You get stuck. You don't know how you find yourself here. You can't. I remember vividly when they were at the Red Sea, the children of Israel were crying to Moses because it's their leader. Have you brought us here to die? I didn't know graves in Egypt. Why have you brought us here to die? And Moses was crying to God. I like one thing that touched me there was what God said. When Moses was crying to God, God said, why are you crying to me? Tell the people to keep going in the midst of the storm. God said, tell the people to keep going. I was touched by that. You know what God is saying? The storm is not going to keep. And he asked Moses, what do you have in your hand? Say a rod. We all know that rod was a symbol of miracle life. And Moses stretched his rod and the Red Sea parted. And people entered and were going. You know one significant thing there? If the people never had the grace and the courage to plunge into the open path, when the sea was opened, they will have remained there to die. They must negotiate. So each storm of life that you come across in your life, you must negotiate to cross. They crossed, developed courage, and they crossed the Red Sea. And look at it, when the Egyptians came, they saw an open sea, they entered, and they were trying to negotiate. But you see, the grace of God is not sufficient for everyone that is not a believer. They've not seen such a thing before. They took courage. They said, how could these people enter? So the grace of God is meant for you, a believer. You that are a believer, the grace of God is ever sufficient for you. They plunged in not knowing that that grace was not for them. And what happened? The Bible tells us that they were all consumed by the waters. So, being in God, there's a grace that you enjoy. We should not, forget that it's the grace of God that has kept us. That grace is meant, what gives you life is what sustains you. We shouldn't make light of the great our lives. So I want to let you know that life is meant to be enjoyed. Yes, someone talk about life being enjoyed. I need to enjoy my life. Yes, of course. Life is meant to be enjoyed. But at the same time, you have to understand that life is given to you, I mean, for a reason, for a purpose. Know the reason why you are created and know the purpose why God has called you. When you walk in it, I mean, life becomes enjoyable. Life becomes not a mystery, not an illusion. Life becomes a medium of expression, a medium where you find expression. You know, that is what life is all about. So if you are joining me at this hour, please, I want you to give me a thumb up. Can you let me know what part of the earth you are connecting from? I also want to have a chat with you. I want to let me know how is life to you? How is life today? How are you enjoying that life that was given to you? Are you in the right frame of mind? I want to know. That's the reason why we are coming on live stream, just to have a chat, have a community chat. Well, I take a detour to tell you at this moment that if you're just joining me, this is Okonji Christopher Television, and I'm on live stream. I'm here. The whole essence is to create a community. You know, a community of people that believe in what I'm doing on YouTube and to be part of it. I want to partner with you. I want to fellowship with you. You know, a community is a group of people that have the same interests. We should have the same mindset. I'm looking for people that have a heart for humanity. I have a heart for humanity, and I have an NGO called Save the Education and Health of the Child Foundation. I'm a human rights activist for the child in the area of his education and health. And I'm also an advocate of a better Nigeria. I'm advocating for my country, Nigeria. Nigeria is in a mess right now. I foresee a new Nigeria whose maker and builder and founder is God. Devoid of what you have been hearing or devoid of what you are seeing, devoid of nepotism, devoid of maladministration, devoid of religious bigotry, devoid of all, all nepotism, devoid of all vices you can ever think about. I see a new Nigeria whose builder and maker and founder is God. You better believe it. I'm one man that is heralding it because I believe it with every ounce of my blood that flows in me. And I believe the devil cannot stop me from heralding it because you see the destruction going on in Nigeria, the kidnapping, the bad governance. I'm telling you, but I see what God is doing because we don't live by sight, we live by faith, seeing. When I was growing up as a young boy, God has told us that Nigeria is a focal point in what God is doing. Nigeria is a focal point in what God is about to do in the whole world, and we believe in that, and we are heralding it. We are pushing it, and I want people that will come into this dream, and let's build, a wall of believing that Nigeria is a focal point in what God is doing. Remember again, my topic is a life without purpose. Remember again, my topic is a life without purpose and reason is a mystery and an illusion. What is a mystery? A mystery is something that is beyond human comprehension. So if you are not living with purpose and reason, life becomes, a mystery. You don't understand why you are just living. And it becomes an illusion. Illusion is something you cannot lay hold of. So you live a minister. I use the life of Idi Amin Dada of Uganda of yesterday. So life has become a mystery to those people. Life an illusion because they never, thought that one day they will exit the shores of this earth. We all will leave the earth. You understand? We all will leave the earth, but what we put in to affect humanity, what we speak after we have left. The Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and to lose his soul? You know, so I am here. If you agree with me in what I'm doing, I want you to give me a thumb up and give me a like the live stream, and comment and also press the notification button. Each time I release a video, you will see it and you will like it. So you see, it's so wonderful. I mean, it's so, I don't know how to put it. When you are going live and the people are not there, how do you feel? It's challenging. It's much of an illusion and a mystery. When you are live, the people are not commenting, they are coming and going. I want people that will stay and make the life meaningful. It takes two to have a discourse. It takes two to communicate. When I'm talking, you are not there. It's like I'm the only one talking. So I want you to take the time and, and show me that you are connected. So can you come on air? Can you come live? Let's have a great moment and a great time. Don't allow the network to blow you away. Can I just see you talk with me at this hour? Let's have a chat. Just joining me at this hour. I just want to know how is life treating you in any part of the world that you find yourself. I said it, I realized that life is meant to be enjoyed, yes, but a life without purpose and reason is not meant to be enjoyed. God has not made you a robot. A robot is that you don't have a life of expression. A robot, you put a robot to do anything you want him to do, but a human life is a life that is meant to be expressed. This life, it has meaning. God has not created you, to go through this life and not enjoy the life. But you see, life can be the reason and the purpose why you are created. If you are joining me at this hour, can we have a chat? It's you that I'm out here for. The whole essence of me coming live streaming is to have a chat. Don't see me and run back. I'm beautiful. I'm a beautiful creature to behold, and I'm here on live stream to have a chat with you. You are the reason for this season. You are the reason for the life. So when you come, we have a chat. I get to know you, you get to know me. We are, having a life. But when you're not there, I'm only just soliloquizing, talking to myself, which does not put much, happiness and enjoyment in me. I want to feel having a community of people. The community is what builds the work that you have in YouTube. So I will be glad to have you join me live at this hour. Let me know what part of the earth you are connecting from. It's very important for me. I have friends in the US. I have friends in Asia. I have friends in India. I have friends in Africa. I have friends all across the world. Where are they? I'm looking for them to come live at this time. The reason why I come live is to meet with you. So I don't want that koinonia to be lost. I want us to have a fellowship together that is, that will last through eternity. You see, building a community is one thing. So I take a detour, but I'm saying the same thing right now. I want to use YouTube channel as a media, social media as a point of contact to tell you that if you don't understand how it works here, it becomes an illusion to you. See, YouTube channel is not, the first thing they needed to get is 1,000 subscribers, then 4,000 watch hours. Getting the watch hour, you start from somewhere. Getting 1,000 subscribers is not a joke, but when you get into the work proper, you see them coming. I remember very well when I started, in less than 2 days, I had 1,000 subscribers. Less than 2, when I monetize, I will talk more about that. So you see, I never had what organically that. Don't stress yourself doing all sorts of things to get subscribers. Keep throwing videos. You throw interesting videos. Know your niche. They like you for who you are and for what you're projecting. People come and subscribe. What is subscription? Subscription is that you are telling that person that I like what you are doing and I believe in what you are doing, so I give myself to you. I give my subscription. You are subscribing. I'm with you. Any day, anytime. I believe in what you are doing. It doesn't end there. The watch hour is that it doesn't stop there. The people need to watch. Each time you create a video, they have to watch it. That's what gives you the watch hour. 4,000 watch hour that YouTube says you should produce, and 1,000 subscribers. So I had this grace when I was doing YouTube in having subscribers. Right now I'm over 10,000 subscribers. So wow, that's beautiful. In my own level, it's beautiful. Watch hour is what is giving me pains right now. I've been trying to get the watch hour, and I've been struggling. I don't want to use the word struggling. I've been doing all I can to beat the 4,000 watch hours so that I can monetize. It has been a challenge. Let me put it like that. That's the way life challenges you. But I can't give up. I'm not quitting. It takes the grace of God for me to get there. So you see, but getting the subscribers and the watch hour is not all about YouTube. Oh, it's people that just, okay, if I get the 1,000 subscribers, I get the 4,000 of those monetized. No, it's not about. When you finish that, you need to get the community. People. So you see, anyone that has been into social media will tell you that YouTube is the most organized, I would say, the most difficult. Social media platform you can ever be. If you monetize, it takes the grace of God. So you see, getting the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour is not all about you. You can monetize, but when you don't have the people, the community of people that believe in what you do, and they go constantly to go and watch your videos. So you must make them like what you are doing. Get and watch your videos. So you must make them like what you are doing. Get a niche. You must make them follow you. So that's what we are looking for. I'm looking for at this time, trying to get the community of people that will go watch time I drop a video. I have so much to do. I have inside of me to bring out, and I'm looking for you to follow me. I'm looking for you to believe in me. For people to believe in you, you must believe in yourself first. So I believe in myself. So I'm still holding on, but I'm going through so much hurdles in YouTube. I've gone through so much stress, but I can't give up. My wife looked at me 2 days ago and said, "Why?" 2 days ago and said, "Why are you still persisting in YouTube?" And I asked her, "Do you want me to give up?" She now laughed. She said, "Well, I want to hear what you will say." Yeah, because I've gone through hurdles. I've been hit in YouTube. I don't want to say it. YouTube has taught me so many things. YouTube has stretched me. YouTube has, if you're not patient, you will just give up. I'm telling you, you give up the towel. YouTube is strenuous. YouTube is challenging. YouTube is demanding. YouTube is tasking. And if you don't have the energy to hold on, you will just bow out. I look here, look there. How do I bow out? It's not easy. So I kept holding on, having 10 subscribers. You can't just give it up. The subscribers were coming, but I kept having challenges. So, but you see, you have to live out what you preach. What do I preach? I say winners never quit. It's only failures that quit. I'm telling myself I will not quit. I will keep holding on till I get there. So that one of the things that was still holding me. When my wife asked me recently, 2 days ago, was it yesterday, "Why are you on in YouTube?" Because I've gone through so much. I don't want to say it. Trying to get watch hour. And I told her, well, easy. So I tell myself, well, this far with 10,000 subscribers and about 200 and something watch hour, and I come and quit. I can't quit. So I have to keep trying, until I get there. So that's one of the things that's holding me. I preach I do what I preach. Winners never quit. It's only failures that quit. The fact that you failed yesterday does not automatically make you a failure, because God never created failures. What God created are successful people that are going out there, to make a mark for their generation. So I keep going on, because I know somehow I will scale through by the grace that has kept me. So I encourage you not to give up in any endeavor of life, but keep holding on. The Bible said, "He that endureth to the end shall be saved." It's when you endure to the end that you shall see success. Success does not come to those that. Success comes to those that hold on to the end. The Bible said, "Endure to the end." God said in his book in Acts chapter 10 verse 37 or so 8, say, "My soul will not have pleasure in whoever gives up." So God will not have pleasure in the fact that you give up when you are doing anything. So that's why I was talking about the storms of life. They will come. Storms have not come to kill you. Make you remember the understanding that the storms are the challenges of life. That the devil doesn't want you to get to your destination, but it's the storms of life that God used to bring out a miracle. I'm calling you and I'm challenging you this moment. Please don't give up in whatever endeavor that you're going through right now, whatever challenges of life that you're going through. Don't give up the towel. Don't give. I'm telling you, success is just on your way. Success is coming very soon. I see it. So don't give up. Keep holding on. As you hold on, you will get there in a jiffy. And I'm telling you, you will not regret it. But remember, life is meant to be enjoyed when you know the reason and the purpose why God has the surface of the earth. I mean, doing the will and the purpose of God gives you fulfillment. When you do the will and the purpose of God, you enjoy this life. Because when you know the reason and the purpose why God has created you and you walk in it, you achieve success in life. I'm telling you, life becomes beautiful. I'm telling you, you enjoy life to the fullest. So I wish you good success as you go through this lifetime. And God bless you.